The no confidence motion against the ruling Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf government is all set to be tabled most likely on the 28th of March, that is tomorrow. The Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan is of course trying to woo his allies in a bid to try and ensure their support on the floor of the parliament against the no confidence motion. And he is doing this with a massive show of strength in Islamabad today. Now, according to sources, the Pakistani Prime Minister met with a delegation of Muttahida Qawmi movement, which is a key ally of the ruling Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf on Saturday. And this comes after a PTI delegation of ministers had called on the MQM ministers on Friday. The MQM, remember, has been facing flack after its leaders had held several meetings with the opposition, particularly with the PPP. The MQM has a pretty tough decision to make on its hands, and its leadership is facing a major dilemma. The sources say that the party is in fact considering to abstain from voting during the no-confidence motion that's been brought against Imran Khan, rather than backing the opposition or the government. However, ahead of the National Assembly session on the no-confidence motion, Bilawal Bhutto's Pakistan People's Party had announced that the ruling coalition member will vote in favour to oust the Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan. Now, remember, on Friday, the Pakistani Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi had tried to contact another major ally of the ruling party, the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, and requested for a meeting with just 24 hours now left for the no-confidence motion to be tabled. Imran Khan's situation appears to be pretty precarious, as 3 of the 4 allies have already stated their support to the opposition's no-confidence motion. So let's try and understand as to how much weight these allies actually have in the Assembly. The MQMP has about 7 seats, the PMLQ has 5 seats, and the BAP has about 5 seats. Put together, that is 17 seats. These 3 PTI allies have been in touch with the opposition, and what is interesting is that the opposition already has got about 162 lawmakers. They need to cross the magic number of 172 to topple the Imran Khan government. However, in a recent announcement, Imran Khan's aide and Minister of Information, Fawad Chaudhry, reportedly said that 4 dissident PTI lawmakers will return to the party ranks. And this comes after 20 members of his own party had recently sought refuge in the Sindh House in Islamabad. And adding to Imran Khan's trouble is that there's been report in the Pakistani media that states that nearly about 50 ministers of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party have been missing or have not been seen in public, since the opposition has upped its ante against Imran Khan. The reports further state that out of these ministers, 25 are said to be federal and provincial advisors and special assistants, while 4 are ministers of the state, 4 advisors and 19 special assistants. And last-minute preparations are underway at the parade ground in Islamabad, and our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik has been tracking the developments very closely for us, and he sent us this report. Take a look.
In the parade ground, where in about less than 24 hours from now, the Pakistani government or PTI would be holding its show of strength. Now, this is the media stage that has been made, that's right behind me, and right in front of me is the main stage that has been set up. There is a security sweep that's currently ongoing. Then to my left is where the arrangements for the sound system and lights are being made, and right in front of me, behind these barbed wires, is the general public. Now, it's being said that about 5 to 7,000 seats, probably 10,000, they have been placed, chairs that have been placed, but there are more and more people expected to show up who would be standing. This is by all means a show of strength, a show of power that is being done by the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf in the midst of that political crisis, in order to show that it still has and enjoys the public popularity.
A political battle is not all that Imran Khan is fighting. There is a parallel fight that is also ongoing at the country's Supreme Court, hearing a petition filed by the Attorney General seeking the top court's opinion on Article 63A, which deals with a lawmaker's disqualification or defection. The Chief Justice of Pakistan, Umar Ata Bandial, has said that the Constitution did not bind a lawmaker to declare his allegiance to a political party. In court, the Attorney General Khalid Jawed Khan tried to equate defection under Article 63A with that of khiyanat or dishonesty. The Chief Justice of Pakistan observed that khiyanat was a serious offence and that the Holy Quran speaks of very serious punishment for it. The big question, of course, is will the court seek to discuss whether the Constitution speaks of dishonesty to a political party or to the constituents who elect the legislators? The Chief Justice of Pakistan has said that the government has a good case if they manage to establish that those who switched their loyalty have betrayed their voters. The 5-judge Supreme Court bench will resume hearing the matter on the 28th of March, that is tomorrow.
While the Supreme Court has made it clear that it would only be passing its interpretation of the Constitution, Monday will be very crucial for the member parliaments, because as the parliament gets underway literally next door, the court is likely to pass or can possibly pass its interpretation that would be having long-term ramification, long-term impact on the parliamentary process in case if somebody goes on to vote against his party or her party's wishes.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.